Yeah, I mean, you said he's a playmaker. I knew that from the beginning. But I think what I've loved the most is how hard he works. He's someone that puts the work in every single day, and that's why I knew, even when some of those throws I was missing them to him early in the season, that they were going to hit because he puts in the work every single day. Yeah, I think football is one of the best sports in the world for that reason exactly, is that it brings people together, people from every aspect of life, and be able to have a common goal to root for. And it shows the best part about America is people from all these different communities and all different ethnicities are able to come together for a common goal as well. And so football is amazing, and I'm glad I get to play on a stage like this. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to me every single day. It's not about football. It's just giving glory to God for being able to walk around and live my life, to have a beautiful family, to be able to have impact on others. And I'm going to use that stage and that platform, win or lose, to give glory back to Him, to hopefully bring others closer to Him, and that they can have the same love for life that I have because of that. Say that one more time. Yeah, I mean, I'm so appreciative of where I was drafted and the team that I have around me, and I know that it's a special run that we've been on. And so every time I'm here at media night or on this football field in the Super Bowl, I'm going to appreciate those moments because you never know what will be your last one. I think it's just preparation and relying on your teammates. I mean, you don't make the game bigger than what it is. You prepare for these moments your entire life, and your teammates do the same. And whenever you put all that work in together, you can go out there and do special things. And that's what we do, is we just continue to work and don't make it bigger than what it is. Just play our best at the best moments. My man.
What's up, baby? How's everything?
Good. How are you?
Quick question. What do you think the answer is in being able to stop Jalen Carter from being destructive up the middle?
Got to rely on my teammates, man. You know, it's going to take everybody. I mean, that dude's a great football player. But we'll have a good game plan on trying to do whatever we can to get protection to him. But you got to account for that whole defensive line. So.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what Joe's done this year especially has been so special. Being able to bounce out the tackle and go up against some of the best pass rushers in the league and hold his own. He's a guy that's going to have a gold jacket one day, and it's because of the work he puts in every single day. And he's been in about 12 Super Bowls, it seems like, and the reason why is because he's that type of guy that he's a team player who never will take the praise, but will go out there and put the work in every single day. Yeah, man, it's tough, you know, because I feel like I've watched Luka I've watched him since he was 18 years old. I remember going to a practice and it was Dirk and Luka, and seeing his maturation and how great of a basketball player he's became has been fun to watch. And as a Dallas fan, it hurts me, but I'm happy for him that he's going to be able to go out there and be in LA and get to try to achieve his dream of winning a championship. But he did so much, not only for the basketball team, but for the city of Dallas. So I'll always be appreciative of those years. But I'm excited for the Mavericks moving forward and the guys that they brought in. I mean, I don't necessarily wish it. I mean, he won a lot of football games. But, no, it would have been cool to see it from the sideline and see how he goes about his process. I've known Peyton for a long time, since the Manning camp. And so a great mentor for me, somebody gives me a ton of advice. But it would have been a tough challenge, but I'm always up for the challenge. Yeah, it's all fun just because I was that guy. I was a Cowboys fan growing up, and I used to hate the Patriots. I think more than anything, I appreciate the greatness of the Patriots more now when I see how hard it was to do what they did. But we just go out there and play the game that we love, the way that we feel like is the right way. And all the other stuff is kind of outside noise. Hopefully we're just giving people a great product to watch, and they can see the love for the game that we have. Yeah, no, I mean, you have fun with it because it kind of brings you closer together when people are rooting against you. You just kind of become a tighter brotherhood in that locker room, and you know that we're doing it the right way, and we can bring ourselves together, have Chiefs Kingdom with us, and go out there and try to win the game against everybody. I'm just trying to be the greatest Patrick Mahomes that I can be. I mean, that's obviously a goal of anyone's, is to be the greatest of their profession. But in order to do that, you have to be the greatest that you can be every single day. And if that's on the field and the work ethic I put in, or off the field and the father and husband that I am, I'm going to try to be the greatest in that way. And whenever I'm done with football, if I leave everything out there the way that I feel like I have so far, as far as effort and mentality, I'll be happy with the results, and I'll let others talk about who the greatest is of whatever profession that is. I wish I would have been a little bit better at baseball, but I think it all worked out with football. I mean, I grew up loving baseball. I still love it. I root for the Royals hard. We had a great year this last year. But I have a love for the game. I have a love for baseball. I wish I'd have been a little bit better. I might have had a chance to maybe play a little AAA, AA, something like that. But I know how hard it is to make it to the professional league. I watched my dad do it for years and years. Be on a baseball what? Ooh, I mean, I might like to do something a little bit baseball. I don't know what exactly that is, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it on the field or as a coach or anything like that. But I would love to watch or be a part owner or maybe do something to kind of have an impact on the baseball game. Yeah, I've said it kind of all week, but it's been everybody. It really has been special teams, defense, offense, whatever it is. Everybody's had an impact on every single game this year, and that's special. When a group of guys come together and go for their ultimate goal, it builds a brotherhood, and I don't take that for granted, and know that everybody's had this goal in mind. We have to go out there and finish the job. I think more than anything, it gives me a better perspective on life. I mean, I might have bad days, but when I go home and see that smile on that face, man, you can't have a bad day because you know you're a father at the end of the day. And being able to win these games, I was the kid in the locker room with my dad, and I have so many great memories. And for them to be able to experience the Super Bowl and hopefully get that confetti on the field, those will be moments I have, but moments they'll have for the rest of their life.
So, as a player, bro, like, we know when we have the it thing, right? Like, Little League, 6, 7 years old, you know when it's like, yo, I kind of got it. Can you take us back when you felt like, oh, this is kind of something different? Like, I have something there.
I think it's when I look back on it now is when I played t-ball baseball, and like when I played t-ball, I remember I was like throwing the baseball around, playing it like I played with my dad out on the big league fields, and like no one was catching it, no one was. I was hitting kids with the baseball, everything like that, and I remember being like, well, I gotta go up, I gotta go play kid pitch, whatever like that, and it's kind of how my whole life was with baseball until the very end. Is that I always was a step ahead, and that's when I knew that I was a little different.
Last question I have for you, what is the it, right? Like, we know how you can throw, we know you're smart, but, I mean, when you won your first Super Bowl, it was breaking news to a lot of us, and you were like, yo, I'm just learning how to read coverage. What is the it factor of Patrick Mahomes?
As I've watched the greats, I think more than anything, it's just to be able to win. And I know that sounds easy, but to be able to win with the team that's around you is something that's special and that the greatest do. And I think I learned that the most from Tom Brady, man. He would be whatever it took to win the football game. And as a quarterback, that's what you have to be, and that's what I've learned over my career. Yeah, I appreciate it. No, I think there's a lot of love, man. A lot of respect. I understand why his team plays so hard because the type of guy that he is. At the end of the day, one guy has to win the football game. If that's regular season, postseason, whatever that is. And so every time I go up against him, man, I know it's gonna be a hell of a test, and we have to go out there and play our best football.
How are you, Patrick? How you doing, man? Listen, look, I got a pillow for you. I always think of you every night. So can you sign my pillow?
I think my wife might like that pillow though.
Listen, I can give it to you.
I'll sign it for you. Come on, bring it over here, man. I like the picture that you gave me too. That's a good picture.
Which size do you like better? Can you check both sides? Which size?
Come on, bro. You didn't want to have to hide. Hey, the dad bod looks pretty good right there. I'm gonna side this side, man, for sure. side do you sleep on? That's what I want to know. Oh, man, I should have signed the other one. You for sure, man. It's, I mean, you put me in the debate, but I never debated either way. I'm very neutral on this, and I think just let the best man win. If that's the flag football guys or that's the NFL guys, let them go out there and train for it. I might be a little old by that point for the flag football, so I don't know if I can run around like that. But I can coach. If they let me coach, I might get on the coach and try to get a gold medal.
I'm pretty sure you saw the quality of playing around the world. How challenging do you think that NFL players are going to be able to adapt to
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a challenge of that. It's not like flag football is easy. I mean, those guys are out there working on their craft every single year. I think I think receivers and DBs, it might be a little bit easier, but when you play quarterback and some of those bigger positions, man, those guys are moving around with a lot of speed, and they got to make plays happen. Yeah. My favorite Kendrick Lamar song. I've really been liking Dodger Blue lately. So I'm just gonna go with that one. But the whole GNX album, man, that thing's legit. Ooh, you're asking the hard-hitting questions. I would say taco guy. I don't remember much, man. I can basically just greet you, but I don't want to throw it out right now. I got to say that for special occasions. Patricio. Yeah, I know that much. I know a couple of things here and there. I took Spanish in high school. I got a little bit. Yeah, it's preparation. Coach Reed prepares us for moments like that. Every single situation. I think he does a great job in training camp and throughout the season of just kind of putting us in situations where it's offensive advantage or defensive advantage, and then let it just play out. And we do that pretty much every single day, and so we're prepared for the moments, and guys go out there and make the plays. Probably was a long night. That's all I can. I've had some good. I've had some good rounds there. I might have had a few. I don't know. Appreciate you. Yeah. On the cover, on Mike Pennell. You gotta look up Mike Pennell, but that's a nice looking gentleman. So Mike Pennell would probably be, and he would have the attitude to do it too. And so, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it for Brittany. She crushed it. Hopefully we can get back next year not having a baby, but I'm gonna leave that to Brittany. Yeah. Thank you. It's a little bit of elevating our game, evolution of our offense, and it's a little bit of going back to what works. You gotta be able to do both and keep guys on their toes. And our coaches do a great job of making a lot of things look the same, and it's hard for defense to account for. And then at the end of the day, it's got players make plays. It's sometimes guys just gotta go out there and make plays even when stuff isn't open. I think it would get harder if you don't have the drive to do it. I think we have a lot of guys on our team that are about the process. They're about going to work every single day. They're about starting from the bottom and then having to build up again. And so if you're about that, you can make it something that you do every single year. You know what it takes. You got to go out there and do it, though. And I think at the end of the day, that's where some people lose sight of it, is they don't want to go out there and put the work in. Yeah, it was a great football game. Obviously, we got the win, and you remember the win, but it could have been anyone's game. In Super Bowls and these big games, it comes down to a couple of plays. We were able to make those plays that day, and hopefully we can do it again this weekend. Yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, there's been so much history made in New Orleans, and to be able to play. And I think it's like the 7th Super Bowl in New Orleans and a historic place in Caesar Superdome. I mean, we're excited for the opportunity, and hopefully we can put our imprint on this beautiful stadium in this beautiful city. I feel the same. I mean, I don't really worry about that stuff. All I worry about is going out there and being the best version of ourselves that we can be. And this is a great football team that we're going up against. We know that, and it's going to take our best football to win the game. I don't think that drove me really at all. I think more than anything, what drove me was just the opportunity to win the Super Bowl again. And you have different teams every year, so not everybody's won that Super Bowl, and you want everybody to have that same celebration. And once you taste it, man, you want to get back and win it again. And we've had a lot of drive this year to be our best versions of ourselves, and it's got us here. I mean, it kind of is what it is. I mean, if you don't feel a little bit of pressure going into the Super Bowl, then you don't love it enough. And so more than anything, man, I just want to go out there and play our best football and leave it all on the football field and let the results handle themselves. I do think Travis has beat me one time, and I don't remember if that was the last time we played or not. But no, he's getting a lot better at golf, so I'm going to have to keep on my toes. The 3 kids is not going to help my golf game, but I'm going to try to stay crisp, and hopefully if we get invited to like a match or some type of pro-am this year, I can go out there and prove that my golf game's getting better and better. I think I'll forever play as a 7. I don't know if that's the true number or not. I kind of stopped. I don't put my good scores in, but I don't tell my buddies that. So hopefully this doesn't get out. You know, honestly, that's why I love golf so much is it's always different. There's always an opportunity to save a shot or an opportunity to go out there and take advantage of a golf hole. And so just like playing football or playing the quarterback position especially, you might have a bad throw, you might have an interception, but how do you respond that next one? And I feel like golf's the same way. I might hit a slice or I might hook one, but can I still get up and down or can I still find a way to get par? And that's why I like golf so much, man, because it's always different, always a challenge that I'm willing to go out there and accept. I don't need to give Scotty Scheffler any advice. That dude, all he knows how to do is win. It might be the Texas in him. You know, the Texas guys are always the best. Yeah, I mean, I have a long ways to go, so I don't think he's too worried about that. I think I'm super excited for him to have the opportunity to call the Super Bowl because I know how smart he is and how great he is at talking football. I've learned firsthand with the advice that he's given me, and so I think it'll be an amazing watch for the fans, and I'm excited to be able to play in a football game because we don't play in a lot of Fox football games where he's on the call.
Let's go over here next to the play 16.
Yep. What's up, my man?
What's your hype song before the game?
My hype song for the game. Ooh, I have a lot of them, but I've been listening to the GNX Kendrick Lamar album a lot recently before the game. So TV off. I'm trying to think of any other album I'm listening to right now. I said the TV off song on the GNX album is what I've been listening to recently, but I just downloaded the Weeknd's album, so I'm gonna see if I can listen to him a little bit as well. Great meeting you, my man. Sure.
So I'm in Dallas for 1 day and little 48 hours. They're getting traded to the Lakers. What would be the NFL equivalent?
Shoot, I don't even know because Luka's such a franchise player, man. It had to be one of the quarterbacks getting traded. That's the only thing that I don't. Yeah, it could be me. I mean, I honestly can't even give you a right answer for that because that's such a big trade and it's such a different sport. But I know it hurt my heart as a Mavs fan. But I'm excited for the future and having AD back. I mean, Peyton's got to win something, man. I mean, Eli's dominating the flag football challenges, so I'm gonna take Peyton. He's got to get on the scoreboard. I mean, all the Pro Bowl games, it seems like Eli's winning. I would hope that I would have had a chance to make the MLB in the big leagues. I don't know if that had been at a pitcher or outfield, probably a pitcher. But I think I made the right choice picking football. Yeah, man, I'm extremely close to Kareem. I mean, we were drafted in the same draft class, and obviously he made his mistakes. It's well documented. But I think more than anything is he's learned from them. He's became a better person from learning from those mistakes. And for him to get back in Kansas City, it's a lot of love in my heart because how close I am with him and how close he is with me and my family. And to be able to get him to a Super Bowl and hopefully find a way to win one would just be a completion of an amazing journey about someone coming back from their own mistakes and becoming a better person from it. Yeah, it's been to become the best football player that you can be, but become the best person that you can be over that. And I think that's why I love Coach Reed so much is that as much as he cares about us and the way we perform on the football field, he cares more about the people that we become when we leave the building. And so I think for him, and that's why he gets guys to play so hard is because he truly cares about you as a person more than a football player. Yeah, I mean, I still have a long ways to go. I think more than anything, it's just being in the moment, being the best version of Patrick Mahomes that I can be, and then hopefully that one day I am mentioning those conversations. But until then, I'm just going to try to do whatever I can to be the best Patrick Mahomes for my team. Yeah, I'm still going to be at Mavs game, man. I'm not. I'm more, I would say, a little disappointed, but not just because of the trade, but just because I know Luka and the type of effort that he puts in every single week and everything he's done for the city of Dallas. And I've got to watch him for, I think, seven-ish years as he's grown and become the player that he's become. But I'm excited for him in his journey in L.A. and getting to learn right there under LeBron. But at the same time, I know the Mavs have a great basketball team, and getting Anthony Davis is going to help them. And I'll be there, man. I'm a Mavs fan through thick and thin. I mean, the food is top tier, first off. I mean, I think more than anything, it was awesome to see the culture. And just being in Europe really for like the first time, other than like a football game or something like that, it was cool to see the people and how they interact and how the culture of Spain is. But I had a great time, played a lot of golf, spent a lot of time at the beach with my family, and enjoyed it. Say that one more time. I remember a little bit. I mean, I had such a great experience and a great time when I was there. So I mean, it was. I don't know if I can point to one specific thing, but just great people. I know. Well, Pete. I'm gonna have to come up at some point. I mean, Pete was a mentor for me, man. I mean, someone from East Texas as well, and Micah was a great football player as well. So I'll have to get up there at some point and watch them play. Yeah. Yeah, extremely excited. I mean, someone that's had a gold jacket-worthy career, and to have them on the biggest stage that he should have been on before. I mean, it's going to be a great opportunity for him, and I'm excited for those guys, man. The guys that haven't been here before and getting to have this entire week and then go out and play in the biggest game that we all dream about, that's an opportunity that you'll never forget. Yeah, that we appreciate you, man. We appreciate all the fans, Chiefs Kingdom. Stay up, watch the games, and we hopefully we'll be able to play there here soon, and we'll be able to show off how big Chiefs Kingdom is. Yeah, I think the memories are always different. You get to spend so much time just around the hotel or with your family, and it's like the best time. It's what you work for is this week, and so just those times, I always tell those stories every year to the new guys. It's like what we did during the week, the practices, how much fun we had, and so I'll build those memories again this week here in New Orleans.
Nice
Nice.
I know you won MVP last week. That's pretty cool. I want to congratulate you on the birth of your child.
Thank you.
I think that's pretty cool. So I want to ask you, what's your energy going into this week like?
Yeah, your energy has to be high. I mean, this is the biggest game what you work for, and so I'm super excited not only playing the game, but to get to experience it with all my teammates.
Yeah. Have you started letting your kids watch Nickelodeon?
They don't watch Nickelodeon yet, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point. I try to stay away from the TV as much as possible, but my son will be there soon.
Okay. And what were your favorite Nickelodeon shows growing up?
SpongeBob. SpongeBob was the go-to for me all the time, and so Patrick Star. I got called Patrick Star a lot growing up, so SpongeBob for sure.
Yeah. Can you recreate the SpongeBob laugh? I know we did it last year. I think you can do it again.
I can do the I'm ready. I got that part. That's a little bit. That's a little
Do
bit.
the whole thing?
No, I can't do the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Not the whole thing.
And who would you slime if you win the game?
Travis, no doubt.
Okay, I like
Travis.
it.
I mean, he just looks like he's the guy you would slime on our football team.
Yeah. And finally, since you're one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, I want to ask you, what are your keys to success for kids watching at home that want to get to where you are today with your success?
I think just to follow your dream. Whatever your dream is, go out there and be the best that you can be about it. Work hard every single day, and you can achieve anything you dream of.
Yeah. And Gatorade or slime?
Slime.
Okay. I like it. Thank you so
Let's
much.
do it. Let's do it.
Good luck.
You want your football back?
No, you keep
I
it.
got to keep it?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
Your whole career, you have had so many great people help you win. So who is your favorite ref?
That's hilarious. All the refs are great, man. All the refs are great. They do the best they can. And we go out there and play the game the right way.
Is there one that you give a Christmas card to every year, possibly?
Not that I can remember. I'll have to talk to some of my teammates and we can try to figure it out.
This is for you. This is from the Mexican fan.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
How much do you consider you and Bro since your person? How much do you change as a player?
I try to keep it as close as I can to the same. You know, when you're preparing for a Super Bowl, you want it to be as close to a normal week, and you know it's a little different. You got to change a little bit of stuff, but at the same time, you want to go out there and just play the game that you love the best you can.
You're on the verge of making history. Is your legacy in the back of your mind right now?
You know, I care more about the legacy of our team. You know, we put in so much work and work so hard that I want to be remembered for the team that we are and a team that we built here in Kansas City. And so I never really think about my legacy, but I think about all the guys that I've played with and how they've kind of made their imprint on this team, and I want us to be remembered for that. I remember they ran for like 7 touchdowns against us, and we lost the game. But no, I had a great time there, and I actually spent when we played the Arizona Super Bowl, we practiced at ASU, and so a beautiful campus. They had a heck of a run in football this year, and so I'm excited for the rivalry that we'll build here with Texas Tech and Arizona State, and the future of the Big 12. Yeah, no, we're actually practicing at Tulane, so I get to be at that stadium again. I show love because those guys have talent. I mean, those guys have talent to make it to the NFL, and I want to give them the same opportunities that I received coming out. And being able to sponsor that event and showcase their talent is a little step that I can do in order to get some of the best football players in the league. And so hopefully I'll be able to make it out again to that game, and we can keep making an imprint. HBCUs can keep making an imprint in this league like they've done for a long time. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's not a voodoo doll. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you want to take a picture?
Check that for voodoo.
You know, I think the only thing that changes is that it's do or do. It's win or go home. It's win or go home. You got to prepare like that. You got to play like that. But at the same time, you got to have the same mentality every game. I think that's what makes this team special is that we treat every game like it's the most important game. And this is the last one that we have, the last opportunity we get to go out there and showcase who we are. No, are you talking about like Mexican, like football, like American football, or like okay, yeah. No, I mean I love that football has gone global and that Mexico has embraced football as much as the United States, and that we were able to play at Azteca, and it was a heck of an experience, and the fan base and Chiefs Kingdom that traveled. It's fun to watch, and this game has given so much to me that I want to give back and have others receive the same opportunities that I've given. Yeah, I mean, first off, HBCUs have made such an imprint on the NFL in general that I want to give them the same opportunities that I received coming into the draft and into the combine and all the all-star games that I played in. And for me to do a little part and sponsoring that event and being at that event, it showcased the talent that those guys had. And those guys are some of those guys are in the NFL now, and so I'll continue to do that. And HBCUs have not only done that for football, but for the rest of life as well, and the rest of my life as well. And so it's important for me to keep giving back. For sure, always. I think my secret is to start from the bottom and continue to just be great, to continue to be the best that I possibly can be. And there's no added pressure. I mean, if you're not a little bit of pressure, a little nervous, then you don't love the game. And so there's always that. But I know that how we work, I know how we get after it. And I know how the guys are going to come out there and play, and we're going to leave everything on that football field, and the results will handle themselves. Yeah, he's a competitor. I think that's the biggest thing that I always look for in quarterbacks. It's not always about the throwing mechanics, not always about the legs you can run. Can you compete? Can you go out there and find ways to win? And I saw that from him all season long, and hopefully he don't win a lot of games against us, but I know he's going to be a great quarterback in this league. I don't judge that stuff. You know, you go out there and win. Every year starts different. Every year a new quarterback rises to the top. And so you have to prove yourself every single year. The rankings and all that different type of stuff I don't really pay attention to.
Patrick, I've asked everyone this, no one's been able to answer it yet. What would you do to stop Patrick Mahomes?
Go after, take away Andy Reid maybe. That might be it. So we'll see when we get there, I guess. My favorite color is green. Green, and that's always been my favorite color. St. Patrick's Day, it worked out perfectly. Yeah, it's crazy how it works like that, man. It's amazing to give those guys opportunities, man, and seeing it firsthand and seeing the work that they put in. I was so excited that we were able to do that, and we've continued to do that and give them opportunities to make their impact in the NFL. And HBCUs have put so many great NFL players into the NFL and then into the NFL Hall of Fame that I'm going to try to do my part to continue that tradition. And it's crazy how the Lord works, that He brings you back to practicing at that stadium that I was at the first inaugural game at, and hopefully we can go out there and win the game as well. Let's do it. Cha-cha slide. I got to leave that for Trav, man. I don't know if my shoulders work like that. Let's eat it, man. Oh, God. Is it good? I got you. You good. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah. You saw them hands. Hold on 1 second. It's cool, man. You know, when I look back at my career, I'm gonna enjoy it more. But right now, I'm just excited to be in the Super Bowl again. You know, with my new teammates, with my old teammates, and we can have these experiences again. You got to turn around and do the selfie, dog. I'll get you a little bit if you hang around. I'll get you in a little bit. All right. Yeah, no, it hurt my heart whenever Clyde was released from our team, was let go from our team, because I have such a great relationship with him, man. He's become like a brother to me, close with my family as well, and that's what I hate about this business is you don't get to keep those guys in the locker room for a long time. But we built so many great memories with him. We'll continue to stay close with him, and he knows, man. Like even though he's not here, he's here, and his spirit is here, and he's made such an imprint on this team and for years, and it will continue for years to come. What? Taylor Swift. Yeah. Taylor Swift's the best. Wow, I've got the top. You know, it's the work ethic. You know, I mean, people see you on game days. They don't see the work that you put in every single day. And my dad bounced back and forth from the majors to the minors, and he played independent baseball, whatever it was, and he continued to work because he loved the game. And I think that's what I will forever remember. No matter where I'm at, you got to put the work in to get there, and that's what I always will take from watching my dad as I grew up. I answered a little earlier. No, I'm a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar. The GNX album I thought was top tier. And right now I've been listening to Dodger Blue, The Heart Part 6. But he's gonna have some bangers out there, man. I'm excited. I wish I could watch. I'll watch it back on the replay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. What's up, Elijah? Just want to give you a shout out, man. Keep following your dreams. Yeah, no, I don't have to do a lot because those guys are motivated, but I just always talk to them about just like, it doesn't happen every year. It doesn't happen every year, and it's been awesome for them that they've been able to win their first 2 years and they're in another one. But they have to appreciate it because you never know when's going to be your last one. But they know that, man. They're ready to go, and they're going to be out there playing their best football. Oh, I have like the same. I'm a baseball player, so I have like the same routine every single game day, and I'll follow that again. It's long though. I have it on the quarterback documentary. You see it. I do a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, it's always. I mean, every opportunity to play the Super Bowl is special, and I don't take it for granted because you never know. Like I said, you never know when you're going to get back, and we're going up against a great football team. It's take our best football, but I'll enjoy the week. I'll enjoy the game and leave it all on the football field. Yeah, no, I just want to be the same person every single day, and I feel like whenever I'm in my Bible or if I'm praying and listening to God, he helps me be that person. He helps me be a great person to my teammates, more than a great player. And I think that's something that shapes me every single day. And I've grown in my years in the NFL and with my team chaplain, Marcellus Kelce, he's helped me grow and become a better man and a better husband and better father because of that. Yeah, it's not carried throughout the season, but I have a tattoo of Acts 27 through 12, and it's about a kid named Eutychus, and the way that it was explained to me about him kind of being half in, half out on faith, and how he had to be fully in on faith, and that's something that I'll forever remember, because at that time I feel like I was half in and half out, and now I'm full in. Man. I mean, I think you just have to go out there and be the best that you can be. You know, every year is different. We're going to go out there and lay it all on the line, and we're going to let the results handle themselves. And it's you never can play the game till the game is here. But we had a lot of great dudes on this team, and we're going to go out there and play our best football and then see what happens. Yeah, extremely important role. I mean, I was around my dad a lot, but he played a lot of sports and bounced around a lot of different cities, and so my mom was always there, and she was the one taking me to sporting events. She was the one staying up late, I never slept, let me play baseball around the hotel room or whatever that is, and she played an important impact in my life on who I am today, and I'm glad that she'll be here for the Super Bowl. Yeah. No, Pro Bowl looks fun, but if I can choose Pro Bowl or Super Bowl, I'll choose Super Bowl every time. I think the outfit's good, and Coach Reed is slimming down, and I think he's getting there. You know, yeah, same diet. I got you. Yeah. Chris Jones is hilarious. He's up there. I would say Mike Pennell, same line, same room, the D line. That they have some of the best. And then third, probably Juju Smith-Schuster. They have a lot of laughs that I've gotten from them. I think I'm proud of how everybody stepped up. It's not just one guy. It's not just one side of the football. It's everybody on this entire team, and I think that's what makes this team so special. I mean, I would like to be as fast as Lamar Jackson. I know that. That'd help out a lot. Got you. You know, I loved playing in Germany. I think you saw Chiefs Kingdom and how special it was. I got to go over and go to the headquarters of Adidas as well, and like the love that they have for American football is so special. And so it was a great opportunity playing in Frankfurt, and hopefully we get back over there at some point. If he's still underrated, Leo Chanel, like that dude can play literally any single position on the football field, and if we wanted him to play offense, he could play offense. I mean, he's that special of a football player, and so either him or I still don't think Trent McDuffie gets the respect that he deserves, man. I mean, what we ask him to do is special, and the fact that he's not getting to Pro Bowls and stuff like that, it's unreal to me. Grab that for me. Got to eat your broccoli. That's what I tell my kids every day. They started liking it finally, so got to eat your broccoli. Patricio, my name. Hola, ¿cómo estás? All the easy ones that I can remember. Yeah. Probably not. I mean, it was funny, but it was a lot, so I probably would not do it.
On that stage, and nobody can say anything back to you, but looking at this face, this outfit, what would be your first observation?
It's a good-looking man. That's all I got for you.
You guys are making history 3 times in a row here at the Super Bowl. What would your friends and family say that you are not good at?
I don't know if it's like a thing to be not good at, but I'm terrible at remembering things. So I lose my wallet and my phone a lot, and it irritates my wife a lot.
Does she ever say, oh, 3-time Super Bowl guy can't remember his stuff?
No, but she might now. Don't give her any ideas, man. Being a new dad of 3 is not easy. You know, I have a lot of help, so that's helping me out right now. But after the Super Bowl, I'm all hands on deck. So it's going to be dad time, and I'm going to be playing defense versus those two older ones. So we're going to see how it goes. But 3-peat's not easy either, but being a dad of 3, I know that's going to be a challenge. I don't know if I can name 5 in 10 seconds. I'm just going to go all one. All right. Okay, ready? Let's go SpongeBob, Patrick Star, Mr. Krabs, Plankton, and Sandy the Squirrel. One show. I got it all right there. Yeah. You gotta grab it.
I have 4 sons, all right? They all aspire to be on the level you are one day. What would you say to young men growing up having those type of aspirations?
What I would say is compete in everything in your life. I remember when I made my school grades going up, I competed to try to get A's and B's every time. If that was doing my homework or if it was cleaning laundry, I would compete to try to be the best at that. And then whenever you get to your dreams, leave it all out there. Leave it all out there. Try to follow your dreams. And if you can leave it all out there, you never have regrets on anything you do. Yes, I got it. It's not trying to do too much. You know, when you get in those situations, sometimes you want to make the big play. But in order to do that, you got to rely on your teammates. And so I just try not to do too much. I just get it to the other guys and let them make plays happen, and it's just worked out for us. It's never automatic, but you don't, like I said, you don't try to do too much. You know, you just go about your process like a normal drive and let all the other pressure and all the outside world handle itself. I mean, all you can do is just be the best version of yourself, leave it all on the football field, and then the results kind of handle themselves. As long as Trav's playing and we're in the Super Bowl, it's gonna be hard for her to do the halftime show. So hopefully Trav keeps playing and we keep making it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, we're just such a close-knit group in that locker room that we don't worry about the outside noise. We just worry about being the best version of ourselves for our teammates, and we know it's a process. You can't get to the Super Bowl in one game or in one day. You have to go about your process in order to get to it, and that's what we've kind of done all year long. What? Everyone? Cereal first, yeah. Say that again? I don't mix my cereals. No, I'm just like common, like Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles, like just easy, nice and easy. Yeah, it definitely hurts. You know, more than anything, just knowing Luka and the work that he puts in and the time and he's put in Dallas and the city and how he's done so much for it. I think that's been the thing that's hurt me the most. I mean, on the basketball court, obviously a great basketball player, but I'm excited for the future of the Mavs as well, and having AD and all the other Kyrie and all these guys they'll have a chance to go out there and compete. But I'm excited for Luka too, and to get to learn under LeBron and become even a better basketball player. Yeah, probably TV Off by Kendrick Lamar. Oh, 100%. I actually, our honeymoon was planned in Australia originally, and COVID kind of messed that up for us. And so I've always wanted to get to Australia, and I would love to bring American football over to Australia because I know the fan base would be awesome. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been cool to see the NFL go global and all the different venues that we've played in now, and the fan bases and that have come out and supported. And obviously, it's tough with the schedule and everything like that. But as much as we can do to make the NFL a global sport, we're going to try to do. The chicken nuggies is hard to beat with Coach Reed, just because it was his line, like he made it up, and that one's going to be one that's going to be iconic. I feel like I'm going to remember forever. Man, I've never really thought about that. Travis Kelce. I probably will never try to spike the ball ever again. That was so bad, and it was such a cool play that I feel like I'm going to see a lot in my life, and I'm going to have to look at that spike every single time. So I'll never try to spike the football again. Say it again. Yeah, I think what football shows is that you can have a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, and they can all come together and accomplish a goal and become brothers and become family because of that. And I feel like with the country being divided, if you got more, it could be more like a football locker room that people will come together and see each other for the great things that each other can bring to the table. And so hopefully the Super Bowl will be able to showcase that on a national scale. In football? I mean, I'm taking Texas Tech. I'm just gonna be honest. Since he's got some dogs out there, but I mean, we got me on the offense side. We got Michael Crabtree. We got Zach Thomas on defense. Gabe Rivera. Yeah, I'm gonna play defense too. I got safety. I got him. I know all his moves. I would love to be as fast as Saquon. All those 60-yard touchdown runs, if I could do that, that would help out. The hurdle would be cool, but I would just take the speed. You know, I don't want to be jumping off the ground like that. The speed is all I need. Oh, I don't know yet, so I haven't got out to dinner yet. I'm planning on going out this weekend, so if y'all have any suggestions, you gotta give me some. So I'm trying to find where I'm going. Yeah, for sure. Do I have to pull it out of the thing? Yes, what's up? Say again? Man, I think I'm going to have Russell Westbrook at quarterback, Anthony Edwards at one receiver. You gave me a lot of questions. I'll just give you a couple of the skill guys. I'll probably have John Morant at DB at corner. And then I'll give you a running back. Let's go Lou Dort at running back. I saw him play live. That boy can play running back for sure.